And oh wait, shit, it's my stream. Okay, we're good. I have my guitar next to me, and it's probably not a great idea considering my mic moves in the same path that the guitar sits. But I haven't changed it, because why would I do that? Hey, gamer. Hey, Scappy. Hey. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, gamer? You know when you have, like, your butt hurts? Oh, man, I thought the title said Out of Bones. I don't know. I don't have any bones. I did get something interesting yesterday. It's not really that interesting, but it's Wood Pro X wood filler. It smells really bad. I don't know why I was expecting it to smell like maple and pine and wonderful, but it doesn't. So, but I got this for, where is it? For this. So I have a bunch of my print stuff done for BD1, not completely done, but there's a bunch of stuff that I have to like fill and sand. So I got the wood filler for it because people use it. They also use the DAP plastic Wood Pro X, which isn't in Canada. It's not in Canada. Every time I try to look for some sort of specialized liquid, it's not in Canada. So I have a head. This is not the droid we're building today, by the way. I have this body. These are part of legs, and these are part of legs. I didn't realize how big BD1 was for life size, so he's pretty big. Muhammad Ali, yo, welcome back. But he's pretty big. This is the failed faceplate that I have, and then I have these two, which are supposed to be, I think, for this. I think they go on this side, so once you put the joint in there, you glue this on, and then it's in there, and then you have the decor, and then you have to fill that. And then these are cool. So I didn't realize that this was going to be posable. Hi, Soup, long time no see. What's today's chaos? We're painting a droid and making a droid, but right now I'm showing you the other droid I'm building. I didn't realize this is really cool, but if you can see, there are ridges in this piece, and there's this little knob right here, like a little nub. And I didn't realize that was so that when you, so this piece goes over here, okay? Okay, it goes like this. And then this piece fits into here like this. So when it's on here, you're able to still, you can twist this. So you can pose the antenna. Isn't that fucking neat? I love that. That's really cool. But yeah, so that's the update on this droid. Oh wait, no, I do have more pieces for him. They're just not in this box because I decided to do something that, I don't know if it's frowned upon. I don't know if people are like, you're not supposed to do that, you fucking ass. But I did decide that I was going to, I have to connect the accounts 1 second. Oh fuck, click, connect, commands. And then I have to add a sound. Sorry, I'm just, deleting some stuff and saving some stuff. Desktop, stream deck, sounds. That? Yeah, that's it, I think. Where is it? That, open. Okay, save. Feels dank, man. Hell yeah. Good afternoon, Madison. How was you today? I'm good. Is that a BD1? That was a BD1. We're not making a BD1 today, though. Okay, let me see. Does this, someone do, I'll do it.
Today we are using some IKEA boxes to build a gonk droid.
Hell yeah. and it will be amazing. Save. Perfect. Gonk, 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 gonk. Absolutely. Declaration of Self-Determination. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, so I got my Star Wars mug. The only thing that's going to make today a little awkward is I have to film parts of this because I've already half edited the YouTube video for it. But I haven't finished filming. And I just completely missed my eye. And that means that I have to finish filming that today while I'm doing this project, because I'm not going to do this project like 3 times. Because this is the second time I'm doing it, you know? So I don't want to do it a 3rd time, really. But we're going to do it today. Also, I have to tweet that I'm live. Let's do like a little picture. Perfect. I got the picture. Now just to tweet it. But that's what we're doing. I'm pretty excited about it. And awesome. My inclination is to teach you for missing your eye with the eye drops, but I've done that more than a few times myself. Also, I wasn't even doing it in the mirror, so like, we really can't roast me for this. Okay, I did get a brush today that's larger than tiny, because usually I just use a really small brush and then I go halfway through the project and I ask myself, do I not own a larger brush? And then I go and I check and I always own a larger brush. So, also I got a bunch of storage boxes from IKEA because I was like, it would be really smart to actually like put things into storage boxes. So I do now. And it's actually been amazing. Okay, this is the camera I have that I have to set up and make work for filming parts of this. My inclination, oh shit, I can't see. Feels Dankman piano time. Okay. So this is my little camera. Please don't fall over. Thank you. I'm gonna move this. And I'm just gonna like put this here, I think. Sorry, I'm adjusting the ISO on it, but I don't honestly know what I'm doing, so it's fine. I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna get out my little mics I need. What that gonk doing? Hell yeah. Oh man, wait. Oh, I was like, what are you reading? What chat message is this? Okay, so I need to get my little mics out. This is the other thing I learned last time when I was filming that sword building video, is even though I don't want to, and I think the audio quality of my camera will be fine, it isn't. It isn't. I need to have a mic plugged in. It sucks, but it's just the way it is. 'Cause it was really bad. Like, really, it was really bad. It was not good. It's really bad. But that's okay. 'Cause I learned, and now I won't do the same thing. Also, I forgot that I have this cable that's literally for the iPhone that plugs into, this plugs into the Rode Go, and this plugs into the iPhone in the lightning cable port. And I forgot I had that. And so, the entire time I was using this other setup, which is, annoying because it's one of these is a TRS and one of them is a TTRS, and you can tell because this side is, I believe, the TRS because it has one of those loops below that one, and this one is TTRS because it has two. And I didn't realize that those did something. I didn't realize they transmitted audio differently. So for this, you need to have this side plugged into the thing that can go into the lightning port. So you have this cable versus this one, which is longer, but it's just like you don't have to plug in. You know what side goes in what thing. Because this one, if you plug this into this and then into the phone, it just doesn't work. It makes static noise. It might not even actually make static noise. It might literally just not make noise. So I learned that the other day. And by learned, I mean remembered. And I felt so smart. Oh my god, also, cool thing. I don't know if I'll have to use this on this project. I don't think I will, but I finally found this in Canada. People use this for 3D prints to get rid of like layer lines and make them nicer. I could never find this, and I found it at Home Depot. And I'm very excited. Very excited about it. It's like filler primer, so it builds up material while it's also doing like more than just normal spray paint. So when you sand it down, it actually is filled in cracks. God tier. Okay, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. This is my little art cart, and it doesn't actually have anything useful on it right now. I don't know where some things that I need went. So this is some paint, but there was other paint that had, I found it, we're good, it's in this bin, okay? So what I have for this project right now, I have these two cheap paints that are just the color dark gray, okay? They're dark gray. And I have some other color paints, but we don't need them right now because we just have to do this first step, which is painting this dark gray. And then I also have these little bits and bobs. Ooh, okay, yeah. Okay, sick. So we're gonna put this here. Oh my god, guys, if you were here yesterday. I'm sorry, I have so many things I want to show off. If you were here yesterday and you were like, oh, how did the project you were doing, did you ever print the things that you made yesterday? Look at this. So yesterday I sculpted in Nomad Sculpt some ice cream cones, okay? Now let me show you. Let me show you this. Look. Look at this. Okay, but look at this. Okay, see that? Listen to this. Do you hear that click? Do you hear that? Is that not fucking... Okay, so that click is amazing because that is the ice cream cone. That's the ice cream cone registering and going and clicking in. That means my pegs worked. My peg idea worked.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Don't get sued by Lego for using patented joining technology. Listen, Lego can't sue me because I simply didn't even do it as well as them. But, and it's like, it works. It works. What colors are you going to paint it? I have no clue, to be honest. these aren't really the final form. I want to add some stuff to them, but I don't know what. I really shouldn't have printed them in black, but it's the only color I had that wasn't clear, and I didn't want to print in clear, so. Also, this reminds me that I have to send an email to a company right away so that I can fix something. Is it? It's about resin. I bought some stuff and I didn't realize it would take 2 months to ship, so I want to add on more to it so that it all ships at once. Add another bundle of the resin onto this same order so it would ship with it, question mark. I didn't realize it would take a while to get sent out. Is it possible to add another bundle of the resin onto the same order so it would ship with it and not take another 2 months for the additional resin, question mark. I didn't realize. Add. Thanks again, Madison. Send. Perfect. Looks like a good size for a keychain. Yeah, so these are more keychain size. My dream is to have them be more like blind box size. I don't know how realistic this is because I would have to look into like, obviously if you're selling a blind box and you're selling it as like an artisan toy, like not toy but like an artisan sculpture blind box, people are probably going to treat that a little bit more delicately than like a plastic toy one. But I want to make blind boxes where like maybe they're not even like blind boxes, like you do know what you can say you either want this specific one or you want a blind box, and so then you like get a pick and they're like the same price, one of them is just more fun. But the thing that I have to think about with that is like if I'm printing these a lot bigger, resin, if you cure it improperly or like too much, it can become really brittle, like specifically UV resin. So one of the things I have to figure out is how thick I have to make parts so that like they're not going to snap off super easily if you like bump the thing or knock it over, or you know, just stuff like that. And also I have to see how much the painting this one like adds. I have to see how much tolerance painting it adds, because acrylic paint can be kind of thick, and if my pegs are like really, really friction fit and then I add a layer of paint into there, I think that I could fuck myself. So, yeah. And also, if I'm turning these into keychains, I have to find a way to drill a hole pretty precisely with this, because since resin is kind of brittle, if you drill a hole into this but you don't take enough material out as you're drilling it, it's going to immediately shatter. So, yeah, that's the other thing. But that should be solved with just like a Dremel and a tiny little drill bit. But I've never done precision dremeling like that before. So I'd have to test it a lot, but that's good. That's kind of why I printed these, because I was like, if I'm gonna test things, I should test them on smaller versions. But I would want the other ones to be like large. And then I was thinking, how would I realistically produce these? Would I burn a hole in it with a glowing red needle? That sounds like a bad idea. But then I was thinking, realistically, how would I have to show you guys in Photoshop what I'm talking about. How would I produce these? Would I resin print every part? Would they all be like solid resin printed sort of things? Or would I do something else? So should I stop game? The idea I kind of had was, where's my display capture? So if we have like, stop that. Oh no. 1 second. My cables are all fucked. I have to figure out like a sick cable. I don't have to. I really don't. I just need to put the cables away when I'm done with them. I don't need a sick, awesome fucking display. Oh my god! Oh, I have another thing that I have to talk about. Okay, wait. Let me write that down quick. How do I get to brush? B? Oh god, what did I do here? Let's do smoothing 0. We're gonna go back to hard round. Cool. And then we're gonna go to black, and we're gonna make the brush smaller. Let's make that a lot smaller. Not 1 pixel small, but like 15. Cool. So, cool. So just pretend that those are over there, okay? Or just heat up the thing for the keychain itself and melt it into the resin. Does it melt and reharden? I don't. So I think it burns faster than it melts. I think that it burns faster than it would melt. Does UV resin melt or burn? Not that. Resin prints cannot melt since they are not thermoplastics. When they get heated to very high temperatures, they will scorch and deteriorate. After resin prints have cured, they cannot go back to their original liquid state. Yeah, so they just burn. But if I got just like one of those like, I think I have one actually. I think that if I just use I know that I have what I'm talking about. I don't know where I would have. Oh, I would have put it with my drilling, my Dremel stuff. I need a better solution to store sandpaper because now I'm actually going to be using it all the fucking time, and it can't just be the way it is. I just need a file. I need just like a filing folder. Let me write that down. Pause. Where's the pen? Pen. Sticky notes. Okay. Pause. We got, I need Ziploc bags. Okay. I need laundry detergent. Filing for sandpaper. Okay, cool. Also, I fucked up my little tablet thing accidentally. So this tablet is pretty cool. I love it a lot, but I don't like that the screen protector isn't like on it. It can lift up so dust can just be under it. But honestly, I think that makes a lot of sense because it's probably so that the stickiness doesn't deteriorate the drawing surface of this. Also, I complained in a stream that you couldn't buy replacement pieces for these. You can. The company messaged me back and they said, oh, here's the link. And I went, oh, fuck. I'm silly. So, that was the thing. Okay, back to what I was talking about. They're these. I don't know if you can, like, somehow, I'm pretty sure I could, if I put these into the chuck for a Dremel, I could Dremel with them. But this is one of those, like, hand tools where you put your bit in and then you can, like, rotate it like this because the bottom part rotates. So you hold that and then you rotate this with your hand. And so I have a bunch of I just want to see if this would work, actually. Let's just try it now. So I have some of the, like, pretty small ones. So it probably would work. Let's pick, like, a small one. I'm gonna probably break one of these, aren't I?
Today we are using some IKEA boxes to build a gonk droid and it will be amazing.
So we are doing that. I got sidetracked, but we will be doing that still. Don't worry. That looks like quite a pain to do. So that's if I'm making keychains. And honestly, if I get good at it, it should be fine. But also, if I get good at it, I just need to... I think if I got...
being a fucking badass bitch,
Okay,
bro!
Anyway.
What the heck? Almost 3 years already?
Hell yeah, dude. Game Rebel, good for you. Soup, ay. Have you seen Being John Malkovich, Soup? Being John Malkovich. It's from 1999. No? I have not, but now I'm gonna keep that up. I want to see, I want to watch Temple Grandin, which is a movie that came out in 2010. Ignore the fact that I googled movie about autistic girl. It came out in 2010, and it's about an uncommunicated child who's prone to tantrums and diagnosed with autism. And then it talks about how, like, at the time, they thought autism was just schizophrenia. So, it's really cool. It's really cool. I've seen a bunch of clips of it on TikTok. So, realistically, I would get this, and I would get a chuck for my Dremel, not my flex shaft Dremel, but like my little handheld electric Dremel. They're both electric. They're not fucking gas powered. Oh, asking because it's playing right now, and I'm wondering what the fuck this movie is. Oh, well, apparently it is a 1999 American surrealist fantasy comedy drama film directed by Spike Jonze and written by Charlie Kaufman. And while at work, Craig discovers a portal that leads into the mind of renowned actor John Malkovich. When he lets his attractive coworker Maxine in on the secret, they begin both an unusual scheme and an odd relationship that involves Craig's restless wife, Lottie Cameron Diaz. I don't even understand. Anyways, so I would get a chuck that's small enough to fit this, and then I would be able... Oh, I dropped it. I already broke it. That's fine. No, I didn't break it. We're good. And then I would be able to do it with the Dremel. I just don't know, you know, like, the speed and stuff. And also, like, oh, God, I don't even know if I have this straight in there. Okay, it has to be straight, because otherwise you're just... It fell in. Does it come out? Okay, it came back out. We're good. You have to get it, like, straight in there, otherwise you're going to be putting pressure on, like, the wrong things, right? Okay. So let's try it on this one. So this is the other thing that happens. See how that's, like, wet? So that happens because I turned this into a shell. It's not solid. I made it something that has a hole in the middle. So if I'm doing this and I'm drilling into them, I'm going to have to make them solid pieces, which for this is fine because they're not like super big, so it's not a massive waste of resin. But I saw The Imitation Game a few days ago. Really good movie. It's about Alan Turing. Love that movie. Really good. Benedict Cumberbatch is just like he's a good actor. He's good at playing war people. He also plays someone in another movie kind of similar to that.
Sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Who did it? Conzoe. Thank you for the sub. Okay, I don't know how much pressure I'm supposed to put on, which is, I think, the thing that I'm like. Okay, this does? Okay, I thought I was getting somewhere. I haven't even made a hole yet. He's good at playing war people. Do you know what I mean? No one knows what I mean. He's good at playing people in the war times. Because he also was in, he was also in The Courier, which was a cool movie. He was in The Courier, which was a movie based on the true story of a British businessman unwittingly recruited into one of the greatest international conflicts in history, forming an unlikely partnership with a Soviet officer, hoping to prevent a nuclear confrontation. The two men worked together to provide crucial intelligence used to defuse the Cuban Missile Crisis. Missile? If you don't like how I pronounce it, fuck yourself. It's because he's British. And then he's also in 1970, a war film, another war film, 1917. Some say he looks like an artist. He does. Just saw The Devil Wears Prada. I think it's the entire movie day for me. It really feels that way. The Devil Wears Prada is one of the movies where if I'm, like, doing something and I'm like, I need background noise, like, that is one of my favorite movies, and I don't... It's one of my favorite movies, but it also makes me mad because when I watched it the first time, I was like, fuck Andy. She's not spending time with her boyfriend. But then I watched it again and I'm like, fuck her boyfriend. She's making a career. I also started and haven't finished The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, which is about the artist inventor Louis Wayne. After adopting a stray kitten, he went on to paint extraordinary images of cats that made him world famous. Interesting. And then what's this one about? Okay. He plays movies that are old-timey. And then he also was in the Mauritanian, which was about a defense attorney, her associate, and a military prosecutor investigating 9/11 and Guantanamo Bay. He's always in these political movies. And then he was also Hawking in Hawking. My man loves to play disabled people. Also, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. Don't know what that's about, but he also played Van Gogh in fucking Van Gogh Painted with Words. Love that for him. He also was in The Hollow Crown, which is funny. Richard. Yeah, I don't know. He's just cool. He played Khan in Star Trek Into Darkness. That's true. I guess technically that's a war movie. Maybe. Okay, let's keep drilling this hole. I'm drilling for oil. Also, realistically, if I knew that I had to do this hundreds of times, I would probably make a rig so that I could fit this in it, hold it, and I would have like a drill press. Because you can buy drill press for Dremel. You can buy a Dremel drill press rotary to a workstation stand, which is like $70, and then it's like a fucking drill press, but you hook your Dremel into it, which is cool. It's really cool that there are cheaper versions of tools that aren't, that are smaller, obviously, and not really meant for large scale projects like that, but it's cool that there are tools that are kind of available for if you are doing DIY stuff that aren't as stupid expensive. Could you print it with a hole already in it? Yeah. I could do that. Fuck. I could do that. Well, that's embarrassing. Anyways. Alright then. So, well, okay. Here's kind of why I didn't think of that. I don't know how tight the hole has to. Okay, so here's the thing I want to use to hook like into it. These? Yeah, these. Okay. So there are a few things. The thing I originally thought of using is called an eye screw or a screw eye, and they look like this. I could use a pair of tweezers for this. Okay. They look like this. Okay. They look like that. So the bottom part you screw into whatever you're trying to attach. And then I also have some smaller ones. So those are probably what I'd use. And that's what I was thinking of using because then it's less likely to just pull out. I think they're called eye hooks. Eye hooks are different. Eye hooks are... eye hooks are this, because the eyelet part is a hook, not a full circle. So that's why it's a hook, 'cause it's a hook. I don't think I have to further explain that. But so there's that. If I'm making the hole already, I don't know how big I would have to make the hole to still be able to screw this in, but not be putting an amount of outward pressure on this piece that would eventually cause it to crack. Because I think that these technically shrink a little bit over time, but because they're so brittle, even like the littlest, you have calipers, I do have calipers, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't know mathematically, and like I don't know how to measure it properly, but also I don't know, because the reason this is good is since it has the ridges and it's screwing physically into the product, it won't pull out. It's not gonna like pull out if you like put a little pressure on it. The other option, if I'm making my own hole, is I'm thinking using some UV resin in there and then using this, which is just called an eye pin. This is just called an eye pin because it's a pin and it doesn't have the screw section on it. So I could cut these down to size and then put them in with like some UV resin and then cure that UV resin, which would then essentially like glue this in place in a really strong way. But I'd have to sand the UV resin down after so that it doesn't like stay shiny, because if it stays shiny, paint isn't going to want to adhere to it, which is the annoying part. And also, eye pins aren't made of as thick a metal as... Eye pins aren't made with as thick a metal as... Sorry, I don't even know what that person... Okay. They aren't made with as thick as metal, so even though it won't pull out, if you pull on the top of an eye pin, it will usually just bend. It'll usually just bend, and then the thing will rip out of it anyways. So it's a lot, like, since I made a lot of stuff like this when I was younger, and I sold it at conventions, I definitely learned that those things just bend and break pretty easily, but they are cheaper than eye screws. But I think that, at least for what I want to do for my branding and like products I make, is I want to make them a higher quality now that I have the ability to do so and I have more understanding of like how to do that and I have the tools to do it. So I think that I would still want to use eye screws or find more expensive eye pins. Are they actually called eye screws? Or are they called screw eyes? They're called screw eyes because, you know, people want to avoid you fucking calling them eye screws, I'm assuming. So that's cool. Hell yeah. Oh my god, wait, what was that? What was that? I saw something really cool. Oh my god, I could get a clamp. Oh, what are these? Are these for Dremels? That's cool. I found 50-piece PCB drill bit set spiral flute carbide for print circuit board stone Dremel. CNC. Add to cart. Those are cool. I love getting materials to use for things. Hand drill bits. Can I just buy like a shit ton of the really small ones? Microbox 20. Oh, you can. You can get okay, cool. Actually, I bet if I went on AliExpress, they would have way cheaper ones of these. What are they called though? What is like the technical terminology of these? Pin vise hand drill. Twist bit sets. Okay. So I'm gonna put in twist bit and see if I can find one that's like a million of the tiny ones. I found 60 pieces, straight shank, walnut. Yeah, okay, I found one for $5, you get a shit ton of them. What is this one? Okay, so I know people hate AliExpress. Sorry, but look. 50 piece. Well, actually, how big is
I'm a
that?
sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Doggo Vallo, thank you for the sub. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Okay, so depending on how long you want them to last, you could get a few cobalt drill bits for what you need that will likely outlive you. So the thing is, they're really small, and that's why I want a lot of them, because I know that if they are like this small and tiny, they are going to snap. I'm going to snap them. It is not if, it is when. It's going to happen. So what are these? These are big. So what are these ones? These ones are 0.6. Okay, so these are too big for what I want. These are 0.6 to 1.2. So I think this is closer to what I want. But okay, wait, I can just caliper this. Can I not? Okay, I think this one is the 1.9. This one's 0.9 millimeters. So this one's this one's the 1 then. This one's the 1 millimeter because there is no 0.9 listed on this box, which means that, can I just look up 1 millimeter, what are these called? Drill twist. What are they called? Twist drill. 1 millimeter twist drill. $10 pieces. That's not what I want. That's stupid. Oh, they're diamond. They're diamonds. Oh, fuck, they're diamond. No. No, no, no. I think that other thing is honestly the cheapest way to get it. 1 piece, 4 to 10 millimeter. I think that the thing I found is actually just the best way to get them. Wait, what are these?
I'm a sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Give me a minute. Mesutazakin. How the fuck do you say your name, dude? I don't know. I'm really sorry. I respectfully don't understand. Okay, so this is what I want. So let's add that to cart. Close. Haha, no problem. I respectfully tried my best. Did I succeed? No, but I tried. So let's just, yeah. Okay, micro twist drill bits, micro, okay. What are these ones? So this one is, you get, how many do you get? Is it just like, how many come in a thing? How many come in it? Is it only one? Suitable, it includes 10 of them. Okay, so this is like $3 for 10 of these versus this thing, which was $5 for 60 of all of it. Okay, yeah, so this is just not worth it. Sick. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Great to know. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see that. Love to see that for us. You said haha, no problem, but how do you say your name? You haven't told me yet. What is this? Oh, that's neat. So you can sharpen your fucking thing in it? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Dremel drill. Do they have this on AliExpress? They must. That's not it. They have this, which is not what I want. That is closer. This is just the stand. What are these? I've never heard to sharpen drill bits. It makes sense, because if you have the thing that's, like, at the end, it's kind of cool. Electric sander pen. Wait, what? Huh? Somebody get Jamosio in the chat right now. Somebody get Jamosio in the chat right fucking now. Have they heard of this? Have they heard about this thing? I didn't know this existed. Are you fucking kidding me? There's like a pen for this? This is life-changing. This is life-changing. Sanding pen. Can I just like, how do you, okay, how would you attach, how would you, could you DIY these pads though? Because I think that's where the money is like. I'm gonna quickly look on Amazon to see if they have them on Amazon. Sanding pen. Dremel makes a branded drill press. I've only ever used it as a motor hang. Yeah, so I have the, I have that in my cart, but. Okay, so there's this sanding, it's on Amazon, but it's super expensive there versus buying it from the other thing. Sanding pen, sandpaper. What is this? You can also try melting them with a hot needle or wire. Okay, so, Fnor brought that up. Resin is not plastic. It's not meltable. It has a burning, it does not melt, it just burns. So we cannot melt a hole in it, sadly. I am looking at this thing. Is this like perfect for spindle, pen, or any? Okay, wait. Does this detail, ideal for glass sculpture, fine metal, fabric backed for longer life than paperback or sticky adhesive PSA sandpaper. It's fabric backed, but how does it attach to the thing I'm looking for? If it's fabric backed, how does that work? Is this Velcro? I'm confused. Well, it has a bunch of reviews. Let me read them. Compact, convenient grinding machine. Came quickly. Corresponds to picture. Very nice. A bit too strong. Lol. Good product. I just don't. Sandpaper pen is easy to use. Put the needle hole, press a button, power supply, center pen. The center pen can be used for grinding, polishing. Take a look. This model. Okay, but like, how do the things attach to the device? Because that's the question. It's not, oh, does it work? It's, how does it attach? These bitches really just out here like, oh, oh. I'm gonna add it to my cart. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way to fucking make it. Oh, self-adhesive sponge sanding disc. What does that mean? Self-adhesive sponge sanding disc. Oh, okay, so this goes on the edge of a... Wait, what is this sanding tool? Oh my god, guys. What is this sanding tool? This is like an even smaller one. This is like an even smaller pen. Look at this. Oh, it's not the pen. This isn't the pen? Well, where's the... How do I buy the pen? This is the pen. This isn't the pen either. How do I buy the fucking pen? Is this the pen? Display. Okay, it has that there. Is this it? This must be it. But it doesn't have... Where's the fucking thing for the thing? Oh, this comes with it. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, so you don't actually need the pen. Okay, wait. That's actually kind of sick. That's actually kind of sick. Okay, wait. So that's literally just a Dremel bit that goes into your thing, okay? It goes into your Dremel. This is actually kind of rad. So that's just a fucking bit. I need a thing. So that literally just goes, like, it's a stick that goes into this and has a flat end, so when it rotates, it's just sanding. Which means that I don't have to buy a pen, I can just buy the bit and the sticker things, and then I can use it with mine. Which is a actual high quality pen that probably won't break in 2 days, unlike the ones that, if you buy them there, they might. So, that's kind of fucking cool. Could you DIY one with a nail that has a large head? Ooh. You probably could do that, but I think that I don't know where else you would buy the, like, the sticky pads. So, I don't know if you could do that or not. But it's cool that this is fucking sick that I found the thing that has, like, a bunch of the little stickers, because now that I have the listing, I can just try it with the fucking... You can literally putting it... Since these are adhesive... You're so fucking right. I could literally use a nail. I could use a nail, and if I'm scared the nail isn't flat enough on top, literally sand the nail. Sand the nail before using the nail as a sander. That's genius. That's so fucking smart. I'm gonna do that. That's actually so much smarter than buying the pen online. I'm so glad I realized that that's how that worked. Because that means I can just buy the little sponge things and have them forever. Sandpaper used with ESP portable electric sharpening pen. This is really cool. Oh my god, yeah, wait, look at this. Look at this. The little things are like, they're literally nails without the sharp end. They're literally nails without the sharp end. I don't know, I'll probably just buy some of these though, because they're flat and they look nice. What are these ones? SCO2 10mm. And then these are 6mm. No, they're 5. So there's 10 and 5. And then figuring out the sandpaper. Anyways, I just think that's fucking cool. I think that's fucking neat, dude. Hole punch. Yeah. There's also self-adhesive sandpaper on rolls. And then just use a hole punch with it. I think the reason that these ones are different is because they're backed on foam. So because they're on the foam, if you're like pressing against a rounded curve, the foam will help it like actually curve around it, so you don't just have a bunch of weird like flat surfaces. But if I could find this on rolls that were backed, that'd be cool. Because I found a roll with the adhesive. Foam backed adhesive sandpaper roll. Circle brand sponge back drywall sandpaper. Oh. Okay, that one's what I was looking for. Foam backed sandpaper. Okay, so these are definitely what I was kind of looking for, but since they're $50, I just don't think it's worth it to get them. Unless I like the tool, maybe. But also, they have, like, these multi-packs of different abrasives that would be useful for, the sanding pen that doesn't use the sponge because it's supposed to be flat surfaces. So, I think it just depends what you're sanding. But, also, in theory, I could get self-adhesive foam and self-adhesive sandpaper and just stack them and make my own. But I don't know. It's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking. Okay, I still haven't successfully drilled a hole through this. This is taking forever. But it's okay. That reminds me, I need to unjam my pin vise. What a thing to be reminded of on the internet. Oh, BRB, I gotta go unjam my pin vise. It's like, it's a hole. It's just taking forever. Am I not putting enough pressure on it? Like, can I do it with this hand? I'm always scared, like, if I lost my right hand, what would happen? So sometimes I use my left hand for stuff, and then I'm like, oh, I'd be fucked. Can I just, like... Is this deep enough? Can I put the other thing in now? Well, I could drop it on my leg, actually. So if I put this in... Okay, that's not gonna work. It's too... Yeah. The hole needs to be bigger. Oh! Well, I made it through. Okay. Let's put this back in here and put this away so I don't lose it, because that would be annoying. I hate when I order something off Amazon And it comes and it's just like in Chinese packaging, and I'm like, oh, I could have got this off AliExpress and waited longer and gotten it for a third of the price. But that's okay, because it got fast. It got here fast, so it's fine. So this now has a thing on it, so I could turn it into a keychain. Isn't that cool? Although the bottom still pulls out, so. But the bottom also snaps into place. One of these mini spiral hand drills would be really useful for this. Wait, what? Oh, you mean like the ones that do this? Or were you talking about the thing that I literally just put away? I can't even get stuff off AliExpress where I live. That's a bummer for you. Yankee screwdrivers. What the fuck is a Yankee? Also, the update for, oh, those look cool. The update for Firefox that made it so, like, your open tabs, it doesn't get mad at you for having open tabs anymore. It calms down. And it says, okay, you're not using this tab, so I'm not gonna, like, keep fucking activating shit on it. So you can have more than 4 tabs open. Love it. Okay. I'm here. I brought a bacon and tomato bagel and chocolate stomp for you. Please rate me 5 stars and leave a tip. Fuck off. Literally, I actually deleted Uber Eats now. Like, I have actually removed it from my phone. So, that's what they fucking get for doing that shit to me more than once. My ass is showing right now, isn't it? Don't look. Stop looking, you fucking dick. Okay, so here we go. Satellite radio. Y'all get hit with the boom boom. Okay. That's really dark. Why is it so dark? Can I, like... Perfect. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Welcome. I gotta address the camera chat, okay? Welcome. It's been months since I started this project, and now we're continuing it. Paint. Okay. I've gotta paint the gonk droid. So, let's set this camera up so it's, like, a little more interesting, maybe? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so I have my paint. I'm gonna put my hair up. Firefox is the best browser. Fuck off. Wait, Madison doesn't have a precision pin vice hand drill cringe. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are bullying me. I refer to the Firefox as less shite browser. You guys are so nice to Firefox. Okay. So we're gonna paint this gray. Okay, guys, we're painting it gray. Are you ready? Because I'm not. I have to open the paint first. There goes my guitar. Guys, I haven't gotten better at this, to be honest. I practiced a little bit. Nope. Wait. Trust me, I practiced a little bit. I think mostly my fingers just got a little bit harder, so that's all that I really did. So this is the gonk droid. I need a thing to dump the paint into. I'm gonna use this container to put my paint in. And I'm gonna put it all up in there. Also today, we're doing the thing where I use a paintbrush that is not tiny. Hard fingers. You know what I mean? Like calluses. Like they really hurt and then they hurt less. You know what I mean? Leave me alone. Leave me fucking alone. Okay. Let's paint this. Ooh, maybe I should put the camera here actually. No, I should move it after I paint a little bit. And then it'll be great. Okay, guys? I'm not going to try to move this while holding paint. There we go. Okay. So, we're just painting it gray. This is just acrylic paint because I hate spray painting this would probably be more efficient, but I hate spray painting things because then I have to go outside and it's just like toxic, and also then I might see my landlord and they might be like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'll have to be like, sorry, this is just what I do for a living. I like make things and I post it online, and they'd be like, okay, that isn't really as weird anymore because it's 2023, but also make sure you don't get fucking spray paint everywhere. And I'd be like, yeah, that's what all this paper outside is for. Like, I'm not stupid. And they'd be like, okay, well, that is debatable, but pop off, queen. And I'd be like, thank you so much. You're so nice. And then they'd fight me. Ain't a guitar pluck in the way to go? I don't know. I was building a droid out of box and really thought, oh, sweet, she's building an awesome-o. What the fuck is that? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is an awesome-o? Okay. So now I'm going to paint this side a little bit because... Ooh, could I turn this on? Would this help? Would that help my lighting? Or is that just stupid? Does this help the lighting? I can't fucking tell. Well, if it doesn't, it's fine. Also, some people are probably like, aren't you scared of dripping on the carpet? No. I'm not a fucking baby. I'm scared of this entire thing falling off of this stand onto the carpet. But, like, I can't live my life in fear. Because then I would be living my life in fear, and no one wants to do that. Also, I am doing the thing that this is literally falling. I'm doing the thing that you're supposed to do where you, like, do thinner layers. Okay. Maybe, don't even worry about it. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried. Where you do thinner layers of the paint so that when you build it up, it doesn't look stupid. Because normally what I do is I glob on way too much, it looks dumb, and then I get upset that it looks dumb. That's a hell of a landlord scenario you've cooked up there. See, but like, is it though? I feel like a lot of landlords are like that, you know? They'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Stop doing it. Cool. And that's the whole story. That's it. Okay. Then we gotta paint this lower part. So the plan for this is to paint it gray, go in and add the details, or like figure out where the details go, add them, then paint those, and then go in and weather the whole thing. And then it'll be done. And then I'm thinking of trying to find on like Facebook Marketplace a piece of tempered glass that's kind of small to put on top of him and get some of those like little rubber things that you put so the glass doesn't move, and then turn him into a side table either for my bed or for my sofa that I got. Because I think it would be cool to have him be like somehow usable besides just being like a fucking droid that's sitting in my house. Because as cool as that is, I simply have so many projects that end up with weird things that I just have, which is why there are 3 swords on my floor over there. Let's move this. Which is why I just have like 3 swords on my floor, because I make things. And then I don't sell them because I'm like, no, I can't sell that. That's weird to sell. Who would want that? It's not that great quality. Honestly, I should just go on Facebook Marketplace and sell things and be like, hey, it's a little fucked up. I'll give it to you for $30. Because, you know, but also maybe I should just get good. Here's the thing. I would love to sell props, but also, like, I think the only props I would sell would be, like, non-painted versions of like maybe printed props that you have to fully, the kits, like kits of them that people have to fully assemble themselves, because I don't want to have to figure out how to ship things. Shipping in Canada is a fucking like shipping anywhere is a nightmare. Shipping in Canada in particular is, you need like a PhD to figure out how to do it in a way that is cost effective and not stupid. And that is annoying. And I don't know if it's because our shipping is like less subsidized by the government than American shipping is. Because aren't they trying to shut down the postal service in America? Put a USB hub in them so you can use a battery droid to charge things. That's fucking funny. Have you got any of the dirty down weathering liquids? Those are god tier. I don't. What? What is that? I gotta Google that now. Dirty down weathering paints. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so they just literally make things look like rust. That's really cool. I don't know if I would ever use it because it looks like it's really expensive for what it is, and I feel like I could just figure out how to like mix my own paint with alcohol ink to do the same thing. Listen, all this shit is alcohol ink and paint, and there's alcohol paint, or there's paint there, there's paint there, there's paint there. I have so much paint. I feel like I could simply figure out how to DIY a lot of stuff and then post about it online, which is something I want to do more. I want to post more like, hey guys, this is how I made this project. But then like figure out a bunch of cool techniques for projects, so I can be like, so if you're doing something similar, you can actually do this thing to add rust and have it not take 8 hours. Or you can mix these things to get a similar effect to this expensive product. But I just haven't done enough stuff yet to be at that level. But one day I'll get there. For now, I'm just like, hey guys, don't make your paint super thick because it will look thick, and then you'll be mad because it looks thick. And everyone's like, oh, astute finding Madison. You are a genius. Truly a master of your craft. I'm like, yeah, me. Just a Tuesday. Just a normal Tuesday for me. Just a normal Tuesday. It's just fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. Just dump salt water on it. You can do that too. That's a technique in watercolor, is adding salt to the paper so that it absorbs water differently and then leaves like a texture. So you're not wrong. Even though you put your fucking laughing face next to that, you're not incorrect. You can do that. You're like, haha, crying laughing face, just put fucking salt on it. And then there's me and I'm like, no, that's actually like yeah, you could do that, it would work. It would be probably a bit more annoying than just like putting salt on it, but technically speaking, that's an actual like art technique that people use. So I don't know about you, but I don't watercolor that much, even though I have a bunch of watercoloring stuff. I need to use how to use oil paint, because that's the thing that lots of people use for weathering stuff, because you can smudge it a lot more and it dries not quickly. But I just don't know how, because everyone's always like, oil paint takes a long time to dry. So I'm just like, how are people using this on projects then if it takes so long to dry? What are they doing? Are they using a like component that makes it dry faster? Are they, or just applying it the way they do, not take as long to dry, like it only takes a few days or something? Because then they seal it, and I'm like, if it's not dry when you seal it, doesn't that fuck the whole thing up? How are you doing that? There's probably a fucking tutorial somewhere though that I just haven't watched because I was like, I don't want to use oil paint. It scares me. Oil paint also scares me, so. Oil paint scares me because I think it's less the oil paint, more so the solvents you're supposed to use with it, but also oil paint, I learned this thing. There are oil paints that are still made with, like, toxic-ish metals that you are not supposed to get on your skin. So even though it's like, you know, you're not really inhaling it, it's kind of fine. If you get the paint on your skin, it's bad for you. And I'm just like, God damn, I didn't realize it was a fucking frog and I breathe through my skin. And if I get chemicals in the fucking water, it's turning the freaking frogs gay. Didn't realize. Guess I should have known. Guess I should have fucking known. They're putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Oh, nearly just dumped paint everywhere. Okay, I need a smaller paintbrush for a little detail work. So let's get one out of my paintbrush drawer. Can I do like this? Okay. I need to trust me here, guys. I'm getting the shot of the century. Cool. And then I'm gonna do this one, except I'm gonna pull out and then do it. So it's like, the movement, when I edit it, the movement will be like in and out and everyone will be like, wow. You did so well. I'll be like, yeah, I'm a fucking genius. Cool. Did I just dox my address? No, I'm good. Dox. Did I just dox my address in the video clip that you guys can't see yet? So I didn't actually dox it? Maybe. You're worried about paint having chemicals in it. I'd be concerned what's in the food you eat. Well, that too, but like... You guys got to do pirate maps with that burnt edge shit. The only time I got to do the burnt thing was when we had to write... was in school when we had to write fake love letters to our fucking... Like, okay, this was the activity I had to do in school. We wrote fake love letters to our loved ones as if we were a dying soldier in World War II. That was our activity. You gotta pretend you were a dying World War II soldier, you weren't gonna make it back home, and you had to write a letter to your loved ones, being like, Margaret, I've loved you 1,000 years. I've been fucking shot. I'm in a concentration camp. LOL. That was the activity we had to do. That's fucked up. Like, it's already fucked up learning about that shit. Like, not that we shouldn't learn about it, but I'm just saying it's stressful. Because it's like, wow, that's fucked up that happened. But it's fucked up that you made kids pretend that they were in concentration camps. Like, that should not have been something that we did in school. There are kids who require therapy because of that now, I bet. They're like, the reason I'm in therapy right now, Doc, because in school, in elementary school, my teacher made me pretend I was a Holocaust victim and that I died. That's why I'm in therapy. And they'd be like, well, that is an odd occurrence. And fucked up. I'm dying. I love you. The end. Honestly, yeah. They were really like, You know what would be, a really good one? Okay, so, hear me out, guys. My class this week, our activity is going to be, they're writing letters to learn about, like, proper letter formation and how to address a letter correctly. Okay, like, oh, okay, cool, Miss Thompson. What's the prompt? What's the prompt from it? So we're also learning about World War II. Okay, Miss Thompson. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make them write a letter like they are in a concentration camp, and this is their last communication they're ever gonna have with their loved ones and their family ever again, and they're gonna fucking die after they write the letter. Miss Thompson, so like I have a few concerns. No. It's a perfect plan, really. It's perfect. You cannot tell me it's not perfect. Miss Thompson, I actually have to tell you it's not perfect, and I have to tell you you can't fucking do that. But it's genius. Miss Thompson, we don't have the resources as a school to send every single kid in your class to therapy. So, no. I also remember when they made people watch, like, the Omnivore's Dilemma in school. That fucked me up for a while. I was like, I can't look at meat. I'm fine now. But, like, guys, here's the thing. Yeah, it is fucked up that we eat other animals sometimes. But it's not fucked up because we're eating them. It's fucked up because of the way we treat them before we eat them. Because, like, in nature, you know, in nature, other animals get eaten all the time. It's not unnatural to do it. The unnatural part is, in nature, you don't see wolves putting chickens into tight enclosed spaces where they shit and piss on themselves and then eating them. And also force feeding them antibiotics. And also giving them food that isn't actually their natural food. So you don't see cheetahs being like, wait, what attacks cows? Wolves? I think it's still wolves. You don't see wolves going in and being like, okay, cows, I know you're ruminants, but I'm going to make you eat corn, which is going to make you fart a lot and release a bunch of methane gas into the atmosphere. Do you know that a bunch of our fucking pollution comes from meat production? But not because we're producing meat and, like, you know, it uses water or whatever. It's legitimately because at one point in America, they realized corn could be used for fucking everything and was incredibly easy to grow. So they started subsidizing the farmers that were growing crops of corn and paying them to literally grow corn because it was supporting the agricultural industry. And they ignored the fact that scientifically a bunch of the animals are ruminants, which means that they don't digest that shit properly, and it makes them have a bunch of fucking gas, and then they fart and it kills the environment. But for some reason, and by for some reason I mean money, they were like, so it's actually cheaper to do it this way, so fuck the earth. And everyone went, okay. And then Elon Musk launched a spaceship he knew was going to explode solely because he was like, I'll learn something from it. And it's like, cool. Do you know that the spaceship he recently launched was launched, like, right next to one of, like, the biggest nature preserves for, like, birds in America or something? Like, it was, like, a massive wildlife preserve for native birds. And a bunch of, naturally, the rocket shards from the exploding rocket just went in there and fucked it up. So, if we have birds that are suddenly growing rockets, you know who to blame. God. Blame God. Don't give Elon Musk credit for anything. I hate that man. I just can't imagine having the money to, like, literally do anything, and instead of being like, wow, I could help people, you're like, what if I stroked my own dick and I bought Twitter, even though there's no reason for me to do this, I don't have a better plan for it, and then you just, like, destroy the thing you bought because you're stupid. And you're like, I want people to think I'm cool. He gives off such, the kid in high school who thinks he's a class clown, except he's not, and he's the guy that the class clown consistently makes fun of and gets more laughs for doing that than he does for pretending to be the class clown. That's the vibes Elon Musk gives off. Honestly embarrassing for him. I'm gonna get banned on Twitter. If I get banned on Twitter, you all know why. Scream louder. I can't tell if you're saying that ironically or if you're, like, doing the thing where, like, yes, you're right. And you're telling me to scream louder for the people in the back. Like, if I had that amount of money, I would be opening up, like, art workshops for in, like, impoverished areas of, you know, Canada and stuff. Like, I would be trying to find ways to use it to do stuff that was cool. Not just be like, I blew up my spaceship. Lol. You can even make fuel with corn. That's true. So you're vegan out, I'm not. Dear Tasha's camp isn't so bad. It's only day 2 and we get to have a shower, which is unexpected. Hey, it smells funny in here. Oh my god. No, because like it was weird. Hey, are you an artist? Because you sure do draw my attention. So I don't actually really do drawing. So right now I'm just kind of trying to fill in the little areas that I completely missed with the original coat of paint, so that when I do the second coat of paint, it is more even. And I think I've kind of gotten most of them, but also this box has a bunch of curves, so it's kind of hard to get into every area and do it, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my darn diddly best. Also, I think I'm just not going to paint the bottom of this so that there's no paint on the bottom that can transfer to other things and be really annoying. Also, I'm going to go rinse. Oh god, I can't get out. Okay, how do I do this? Let's carefully move you over there. Okay, carefully move this. Okay, or not. Carefully move this like this. Gonk. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm fucking saying. Gonk. And then move this. And now let's go this way. Okay, I made it. Okay, I'm back. Hello, mates. Hello, mateys. Okay, I actually need to get a paper towel. I'm back. I'm gone. I'm back. I'm gone. I'm back. I'm gone. Everything that you wanted to come to for. I wanted that pink. Oh wait, where's my? I have it on here. I forgot I got this the other day. I went to the store and this was on sale, so I purchased it. I'll build lots of affordable housing. Oh my god. Yeah, it would be nice, but wouldn't it be nice? So I got this apron, but the cool thing about this is it's one of those like aprons where it's an apron, okay? I'm gonna tie it like this because it's easier for my little tiny hands. Ugh. So, apron. That's some serious drip. Thank you, Fnord. Thank you. I will say that I need to like sew the button on or like sew this up further. Can I just do that right now? 1 second. So I'm just gonna do it now because I fucking can. Hell yeah. Don't put needles in your mouth, kids, because you might aspirate them. So you just put the needle through the hole. This is how I learned how to tie a knot in don't set your ready, I won't. In this thread. So you take it, okay? And you twist it around your finger like this, and then you do this and you pull. And then you look at it and you have a knot. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so neat? Okay, so then I want this to sit like this, I think. So like here, which means that I have to get rid of like that much. Should be a little bit more maybe. So it's like that much. Wait, or am I holding it too much? It's a little bit more, I think. Okay, that's good. So then I'm just gonna go through the back and poke up. Pull this through, poke back through. I'm just gonna kind of stitch around the edge. This is how easy DIY is, baby. You just gotta do it. Is it gonna be like the prettiest? No. Does that really matter for this? No, because it just has to work. Realistically, you could also like hot glue this if you were crazy, but I don't want to do that because I know that that would fall apart probably quickly compared to sewing this. And if I sew this and I realize, oh, I actually don't like how long or short I made it, I can always undo some of my stitches and then be like, oop, I didn't like it, undo, and pull out the stitches. So, Twitch just crashed hard for me. How did your Twitch crash? Oh, are you using a mobile app? Is that why? I don't think I've ever actually watched a Twitch live stream on the mobile app. Mostly because I feel like that would happen to me too. Also, the mobile app is really fucking annoying to navigate, to be honest. It's just kind of stupid. Oh shit, okay. I got a thread wrapped around a thing that I don't want it wrapped around. Fixed it. I'm using PlayStation to watch. Okay, I've especially never used a console. I think the last time I used a console to go on the internet was when my phone got taken away from me and I wanted to read Sherlock Holmes fan fiction. So I used the Xbox. Because my parents didn't know it could do that. Silly parent. Oh, I guess I could have just measured this and then done it like this, and that would have been easier, but too late. Pimp by 50 Cent, but the parody version spells out soup. What? Really? That's funny. I love soup. Did you guys know that I love soup? Soup is like one of my I had soup before stream. I was like, shit, I don't want to be late for stream again. So I microwaved some soup and I drank it straight out of the fucking container that it was in. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm the best. So now to finish this, I'm going to put my finger in the back of it. And I'm going to wrap the thread around. And I'm going to create a little knot so that it doesn't come undone. But what kind of soup? So it was beef broth just from a box. Okay, I'm not fancy usually. It was beef broth from a box. I had some beef from a steak, so that's kind of fancy, I guess. But I had a flank steak that was kind of large, so I cut off half of it and I browned the meat separately. And then I put that in a pressure cooker with some cut up potatoes, some cut up onions, and some cut up carrots. and beef broth and a little tomato paste, and I pressure cooked it, and that's what the soup was. So I don't know if that is a type of soup. I'm just gonna call it oniony beef soup. Beef. I thought you were going vegan. I'm not going vegan. Stop. Okay, so that's a little bit better. It's still kind of loose, but like I don't want it to be suffocating me probably, so I think that's as good as we're gonna get for now. Oh, oh. Oop. I don't want this tracking on. So now we're doing layer 2 of paint, because it's still fucked. It's still poopy looking. Layer 2 of paint, guys. Layer 2 of paint. Stew, you made beef stew. Someone, oh my god, this comment pissed me off, because it was just like, congrats, you're annoying. They were like, that's just couscous with too much liquid. And I'm like, no, it fucking isn't, you idiot. That's couscous with too much liquid. It's literally called stew. It's not. You're not funny. Shut up. Sometimes people on Twitter make me mad because it's like, you can tell they think they're being really funny, but they're just kind of being annoying. Like when I post a piece, like art, and I'm like, this is a thing I sculpted digitally, and then instead of being like, oh my god, cool, they don't say that. They just go, why didn't you use Blender? Because I didn't. I didn't ask, hey, what software should I use? Is there a better software than the one I used? I just was posting a thing I made, because clearly I like what I made. And they're like, why didn't you use ZBrush? Fuck off. Why didn't you learn your fucking manners, bitch? Ever think of that one? Ever think of that one? Why didn't you shut the fuck up? No, but I love the internet. No, but actually I love you guys. You're all so cool. That person who commented the couscous thing, maybe one day we'll see this and be like, oh wow. Okay, fuck you. I was being funny, and I'm gonna go, no, you were being annoying. You were being annoying. And you know what? We all notice. Mr. Annoying Ass. Does this look like a gonk droid? Like, if you were to come in and be like, oh, what are you building? Would you be like, oh, okay, wait, I think it's a gonk droid? Or would you be like, that's stupid, that's ugly, what is that piece of shit you're making? And then I'd be like, no, it's a gonk droid, why are you being mean? And you'd be like, it's stupid, I hate it. And I'd go, no, stop, you're hurting his feelings. Does this smell bad? No, okay. I've used like house paint for projects that are larger before. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I wasn't concerned about dripping on the carpet until I was. Okay, let's just quickly do a little fixer-upper on that. It's a bit of a fixer-upper. Don't even worry though. I'm gonna fix it right now. You won't even be able to tell that I dripped paint on the carpet. You won't even be able to tell. They'll be like, wow, I can't tell. And I'd be like, yeah, I know. I know you can't. I know you can't. I know you can't. Oopsie. He's a bit of a fixer-upper. You just gotta get it wet and then like rub it out. That don't comment on that. Don't. It's fine. I fixed it real good. It's starting to look like one. Thank you. This is a mug I got for paint water. Because I thought it looked cool. And I went, that would be really pretty for paint water. Can I sit down and do this? Oh my god, I can. But only this side. Only, okay, don't fall off the stool. You little goof. I don't know why, because I haven't listened to this song in forever, but why do I have the Trolls, he's a bit of a fixer-upper, song stuck in my head? Because I don't think I've listened to that in, like, at least since 2020. I am confusion. Mostly because I fucking hate the Trolls in the Frozen movies. They're annoying and I don't like them. Also, they, like, kidnap a child, technically. It's not a Disney movie if there's not a little bit of, like, oopsie kind of kidnap. Like, oopsie, we kind of kidnapped this princess. Oopsie, we kind of kidnapped a child. It's fine. It's just a little oopsie kidnap. It's not a big deal or anything. It's not like kidnapping is illegal and also bad. It's just fun. We're all just having fun here. We're all just having a gay old time. That's a piece of my hair. Okay, that was rude. Why is there a piece of my hair in here? I didn't put that there on purpose. Be a part of the team. Painting this little gonk droid. This is the joy of my life. Gonk droid. Painting a gonk droid. I need some water. And dead parents can't have a Disney movie without happening to the protagonists. No, there's some where they don't. How did the ice cream tree turn out? So I haven't finished the Pikachu part, but we do have this part. And the peg system worked. So that's cool. Pardon me. Hey yo, we're the Mario Brothers. I saw the Mario movie and I actually really liked it. But also, I feel like a lot of movies, I watch them the first time and I'm like, I loved the movie, it's my new favorite movie, and then I rewatch it like a week later and I'm like, I don't know. I think it was just the excitement of seeing a movie that made me say that. 'Cause like, anyone else do a similar thing where they're like, oh my god, I'm so hype about this movie. Oh my god, one time I was obsessed with the Smurfs for like 3 months after the movie came out, and I couldn't figure out why, thinking back on it, and I just realized it's because they were small. And I was like, oh my god, I love miniature things, I love miniature worlds. That's literally what the Smurfs are. That's why they're called that. Because they're really fucking small. God damn. Can't believe I just figured that out right now. Like, literally right now. right in this moment is when I had that critical thought. No sooner, no later could I have had that thought of, why do I like the Smurfs? I don't like them anymore because they're fucking annoying. But, you know. Also, didn't they make like a second Smurfs movie? Because I was obsessed with the first one, but I never saw the second. Probably because it wasn't actually that good. And the first one I liked because I was a child and I was like, oh my god, miniature things. Maybe that's also why I loved Alvin and the Chipmunks. I loved Alvin and the Chipmunks. I saw all those movies. I was like, I want to be Alvin and the Chipmunks. Also, probably because I was like jealous of them because they were like rich. They got a bunch of cool toys, and I was like, I want to drive a tiny RC car, but like be in the seat driving it because I'm so small. I can just do that. I want to. Oh, the Lego movie's also, yeah. The Lego movie's cool. But the Lego movie I liked a lot just because it was like actually cool. Because it was fucking Lego. Like, Lego was everywhere. So it wasn't just like, oh, cool, they're like Lego characters in the real world. That's the thing. They always fucking do like, oh my god, toys come to life in the real world. This thing comes to the real world. The Smurfs somehow show up on Earth in the real world. And I'm like, that's boring. Why would I want you to take the characters out of the cool fucking place that they live and put them on boring ass Earth? Earth like isn't technically that boring. We got like a lot of cool shit. But like, come on, man. Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't want to fucking figure out how to make like a cool movie in the fucking place where the characters came from. Like, when are we gonna get the Toy Story movie that's like Woody but the show, or the Buzz Lightyear one that's the show? Well, I guess we technically got Lightyear, which apparently is what Buzz Lightyear was based off of, which like is interesting but also weird to me because Buzz Lightyear the action figure is like clearly a stylized toy. Is like clearly a stylized toy, okay? And he's based off of this like real human like man from this movie, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense because if you look at like almost any other movie where there are toys and they're based off of like an actual movie that wasn't animated, like look at Star Wars for example. All of those toys that are based off of the original movies are realistic. They all are realistic looking human action figures. That is what they look like. The only cartoon ones are based off of like the Clone Wars and the cartoon adaptations of Star Wars. You don't see cartoon things of the original, like the original movies really, except for now because they like keep making new merch of everything. So why the fuck why does the Buzz Lightyear toy look so much different than the actual dude in the movie? Oh yeah, it's because they just fucking randomly decided we're gonna make a Lightyear movie. This wasn't the plan all along. We're just gonna do it. 'Cause fuck it. We love money. You know? Fuck it. We love money. Fuck it. We ball. It's a small world after all. Oh my god, I didn't know It's a Small World. The song is like fucked up. They're like, it's a world of joy and a world of tears. It's a world of laughter, a world of fears. You're going to fucking die in this tunnel. It's a small, small world. Your coffin will be small in the grave we dig, where we'll put your body after you commit suicide from being stuck in this tunnel for 7 hours. It's a small, small world. It's a world of laughter, a world of cheer. It's a world of joy and a world of fear. It's a small, small world. Anyways, that's my rendition of that. Lightyear film was alright. I didn't finish it. I loved it. Like, I loved the art style. I love the toys of it. I have some, like, of those miniature versions of the ships. Of course I fucking do. But I did not finish the movie. Mostly because it's like, you can tell what's gonna happen. It's like, they're gonna win. That's the movie. They're gonna become a team. They're gonna learn to work together. They're gonna win. Congrats. That's the movie. I dropped my paintbrush. Fuck mate. It fucking splattered on me. It fucking splattered on me. It's fine. I can just do this. Don't you fucking dare, bitch. Stop it. Get some help. Bruh. Bruh. You're making me want to kill someone. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. You're making me want to commit murder. Right? I fixed it real good. I got my glasses. I really like going ahead in time accidentally and the ongoing sacrifice of doing so. That, yeah, it was like a cool premise. It was just like, that was the first 15 minutes of the movie, and then, or 30 minutes in the movie, and then the rest of it was like, oh no, we have a group of people, because we got to sell toys of the group of people. Oh my god, it's a group of people. Look at what I can do. Paintbrush in the pocket. Look at this one. Paintbrush in the pocket. Oh, I'm sorry, you want... Oh, you needed a paintbrush. Paintbrush in the pocket. You planning on watching the next Guardians of the Galaxy when it comes out? Yes, because there's an otter in it. And I love otters. And I'm planning on seeing it when I visit Noah. So, don't spoil it for me. Oh my god, please, no. Where's the paint? There's the paint. Is this the one? This one. Oh. It's a world of laughter, a world of shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go again. I'm really excited for the new Spider-Verse movie, though. That's the one that I am the most hyped for of movies that are coming out this year, I think. Because I love me some Spider-Man. I love me some Peter Parker and some Miles Morales. Love me some Spider-Man. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears.
Man, I love me a good chair stream.
Because the big brush doesn't really fit in them really well, so we gotta do it ourselves. DIY project, do it yourself. DIY, 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 DIY. Oh shit, oh my god. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Move your chair, Madison. It blocks the gunk. Oh! Sorry, I didn't realize. fixed it. You're welcome. Sorry. I'm a professional. What can I say? I'm a professional chair streamer. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to see the project I was working on? Fuck you. Gotta fill in the gaps for this little guy. I'm covering him now. Oops. There are a bunch of parts where like the big paintbrush kind of covered but didn't really. So I gotta fix them up. I gotta fix them up, guys. But honestly, some of these parts it'll be fine because I'm gonna weather him, and then little parts where it's like, oh, why is there no gray paint? It'll make sense because it'll be like, oh, well, obviously there'll be some parts where there isn't gray paint because he was in battle. He's a battle droid now. Little Gonk guy's returning from war. Little Gonk man coming back from war. I wonder if he had to write a letter to anyone and be like, oopsie, sorry, I'm dying in war. Teehee, I died in war. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie, I died a little in the war. Hope you don't mind, I died in the war. Dying in the war. Wait, I recognize those. Those are IKEA Samla boxes. Yeah, they fucking are. Samla, IKEA, Samla, IKEA, Samla, IKEA. Okay, wait, I want to show you guys. Guys, sneak peek. Exclusive sneak peek today. Exclusive sneak peek today. Exclusive sneak peek. Give me a fucking minute to find it, though. You guys want to see an exclusive sneak peek? Do you? Do you? Well, that's good because you're going to. but it has to load first. I have a total of 3 minutes of this filmed. I need more water. Ooh, I want coffee. Okay. I gotta get my notes out so that I know what to say in the video because I scripted this one. If there's one thing Star Wars fans can agree on, it's that the best droids are not him, but the gonk droids. The gonk droids are very important. Don't you remember when they blew up the Death Star? They didn't do that. Yeah, I know, pretty cool. I want one, so today we're gonna make one. Now luckily the gonk droid's boxy appearance means that they can be made out of quite literally 2 boxes. Almost any 2 boxes flipped upside down and guys, make sure you follow me on YouTube. Okay, cool. On top of each other will end up looking like a gonk droid. And just to prove it, I went to IKEA, Walmart, and Home Depot, and I managed to find gonk droids hidden in plain sight in all 3 places. Gonk. This is my gonk droid. Can't you tell? You can honestly get away with this DIY with very cheap materials. These 2 bins together were about $13 from IKEA, and IKEA also sells these slightly smaller boxes for $1.50 each. These are the best, I think, for bases since they're a little bit more sturdy. They just look very gonk-like without almost any artistry needed. Work smarter, not harder. Now this is just the gonk shell, but it doesn't take a lot more to make them look closer to their movie counterparts. Speaking of cheap materials, almost everything I'm going to decorate my gonk with is from either the trash or my scrap collection. After my search, I came back with many treasures. You will need a few more things though before you build your gonk droid. And luckily, I have those here to show you as well. Some kind of sandpaper. Spray paint, I'm using black. Optionally a spray paint handle. Various acrylic paint colors. All I'm saying is this is legit. Scissors, a hot glue gun of some sort. Hot glue gun sticks, an X-Acto knife. And then if you want a little extra detail, rub and buff. Little extra detail. Little extra detail. Rub and buff. Giant spider on my roof. We're doing the first step, which is sanding, because I'm not going to show you the rest of it though, because like I can't do that. Oh my god, no, don't. Oh my god, I definitely I didn't do anything. Did you get it? I did get the spider off the roof. My address was not in that. We're good. We're good. We're fine. I wish Twitch had a way of, after the fact, being like, shit, I need to block this little part out of my VOD. Do they have a way to do that? Can you blur part of a Twitch VOD? Damn. That sucks. Well. Oh well. I didn't show my address. I did kind of show where I live, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's fine. Everything's okay. It's fine. So, that's the video. That's the start of it, at least. This needs to dry more. So, I think that I'm going to end this. I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to use a hairdryer to do this. You need to create a highlighter. I don't even, it's fine. It's fine. I'm good. But, thanks for tuning in. I love this little thing. Look at this. Probably would make sense to not wear a hoodie so like my arms aren't out with like stuff that I can get dirty, but like this just like looks cool. Oh my god, wait, I want to put like a little pin on it. Guys, this is the pin I'm going to put on it. Should I put it on this side or this side? I feel like it should go here. No, it should go like here. This is the Shit Camp Pepe pin from last year. Look how cool he is. Hell yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I love you guys. I'm gonna leave. I'll be back next weekend. I will also, you look like you're about to fire up your furnace. Hell yeah. Dude, the tactical droid making apron. It's funny you say this. I literally have this dream of having themed outfits for making things. So, like, I want to make an outfit that looks like it's from Star Wars. So when I make Star Wars videos, like filming, making them, I can be like, hi guys, me again. I'm a Star Wars person. And I did get a jumpsuit to, like, do that with. I just haven't done anything with it, but, like, I love it. Also, this just fits the vibe really well. I just need, like, pants that look sci-fi. Anyways, bye! See you next week!